so hard. Now everything is easy 'cause of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thoughts for Rent, Realtors Keeping It Real. This is our podcast coming to you live from Henderson, Nevada at the headquarters of McKenna Property Management and the McKenna team, Keller Williams Realty. I'm Mac Zerflew. That is
Ireland Zerflew.
Yeah, it's the same last name.
How? So interesting.
Beautiful. Thanks for joining our podcast. Ireland Zerflew is my daughter and a prodigy in real estate and property management. She's killing it.
Thank you. I've learned from the best.
Can't believe you've gotten so capable, and I'm only 39 years old. That's amazing.
I'm almost 39 years old. Are you kidding me right now?
You're closer to 39 than I am, if you think about it.
Yeah,
that's nuts.
True.
Where does the time go, Ireland?
I don't know. I'm going to be here for 6 years now, and that just feels crazy. This year is year 6 that I've been working here.
Year 6? I've been working in the McKenna team / family for 32.
You signed up for it,
I'm
though.
going to work.
You agreed.
I went to work. Hey, thanks for watching, and thanks for being a part of this. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Please give us feedback, and please tell us what you think so we can make it better. We also want to talk about things that they want to hear. You know what I mean?
100%. And if you also like the Zerflew takeovers that we've been doing pretty recently, let us know, too, because maybe we can keep doing that.
They like it. They like it. They like it. Well, Jenny is a little behind schedule today, so she gave it to Ireland and I to do a Zerflew. What'd you call it?
A Zerflew takeover.
A Zerflew takeover of the podcast today, and we have decided, as we're sort of approaching Valentine's Day, we're done with Christmas and New Year's, and now we're working towards the 2026. January is almost over. It's nuts. But we thought we'd talk a little bit about holidays and national holidays and days of recognition, if you will.
Yes, 100%. Because I personally love days of recognition. And I know that the big argument is it too much consumer, too capitalistic, yada, yada, this, that, whatever. But I like the idea of intentionally celebrating something.
Well, if that's the question, the answer is yes, by the way, just so you know.
You also like to do it?
It's over-commercialized. Oh. It's capitalistic. I mean, I like to have fun. Don't get me wrong. But when I start seeing the stores start to set up for the next holiday months in advance, you start to wonder, don't you?
I definitely wonder, but I think that this idea of you either have to be all in to the commercialization of it all, or you have to ex-nay it and rebel it. Yeah. There's a happy middle where you can still have a good Valentine's Day with your partner, or you can still have a good birthday or whatever, and it doesn't have to be this insane, crazy spectacle of
You're
emotion.
Right. Okay, let's pull one right out of the barrel. Let's look at St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
Do you know what that's for?
It is to celebrate Irish freedom, correct? That was when...
I have no idea.
Oh.
I know that there's green beer. Everybody gets drunk and parties on. But you think it's because maybe Ireland got free or something? Or?
I thought that's what it was for, was some kind of historic war or moment where Ireland was officially
We haven't
released.
Done very good research on that day in particular. Okay.
But we have July 4th.
July 4th. What's that for?
That's Independence Day. So that's the freedom of America.
Is that over-commercialized?
Yes. But does that
mean... No, not at all. Yeah, USA. Oh, I don't think that one's over-commercialized. What do? You got to... I guess we could think about, what do you got to buy? First of all, back to St. Patty's Day.
Okay.
What are people selling?
Beer.
Anything else?
Green. Anything green.
How about whiskey? Irish whiskey?
Maybe.
I mean, the Irish pubs around the country and the world,
yes.
They love that action, right?
I believe it.
And they love the couple of weeks leading up. Oh, maybe let's go do a little pre-St. Patty's Day. So they're selling something.
Yeah.
Beer and party.
Yes.
Right?
But do you also, because I feel like now we're starting a little bit of a pro and con thing here.
Okay.
Do you not own a St. Patty's Day funny shirt that you wear?
I got a Buc-ee's St. Patty's Day shirt.
Yes. And then you pull it out for the holiday.
They sold me. So what's the point?
So that's also purchased.
They got
is
me.
anything green or anything
They
St.
got
Patty's
me.
Day related.
Okay. And then on Independence, why am I scratching? On Independence Day, July 4th, what do we celebrate? What are they selling us? And first of all, who's they? What are they selling us?
Mostly grilling items like hot dogs,
and beer.
hamburgers.
Beer's on there again.
Beer is also on there again.
Yeah, beer's came around.
And then anything like American
dogs,
flag
burgers,
related.
chips, American flags,
dips,
fireworks.
Ooh. I forgot about that. But you don't have to buy those things in order to celebrate the holiday if you don't want to. And that's my argument, is that yes, it's become commercialized, and yes, you can definitely fall into the trap of buying too many things that you don't need. But if you don't want to, you also don't have to. And you can just show up.
Go hang out with friends.
Yeah.
Pool day, whatever.
Absolutely.
Because that one, you're off. Your day's off.
Yes.
Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day, those aren't national holidays. They're just recognizing things.
True.
Is Easter a national holiday? I don't think it's a Sunday.
But. Well, yeah, so it's a Sunday, but I think it is nationally recognized.
Do we jump into Easter?
We can.
What do we got? Little peeps, little yellow fluffy marshmallow guys, jelly beans, rabbits, chocolate. I always thought it was to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Well, that's the religious side of things, but that's also like Halloween isn't like a Christian holiday, and you could be like, oh, Halloween is to celebrate this, that, whatever, but at the end of the day, it's for trick-or-treating. Easter might be like somewhat related to celebrating Christ, but at the end of the day, the bunny still shows up.
Yeah, when you use words like somewhat related, I mean, I think that's it. But then somewhere along the line, there was a bunch of guys in suits in a boardroom, probably no women because it was probably way back in like the 30s or 40s, and they go, we should probably sell chocolate and get like people to make baskets for their kids. What happened?
Well, I think
there might be reasoning to it. There might be symbolism in the chocolate and the baskets, and I don't know.
I think some might have symbolism because I always hear about old like German lore that's related to Christmas and old like Switzerland lore that's related to Christmas. So I'm sure there's some lore out there that was the idea or the inspiration behind a lot of this stuff.
Let's do this. Let's continue to discuss, but let me Google, why does Easter have
a bunny?
Have bunnies and chocolate. And let's see what they tell us. And then after that, we'll jump into a different holiday. But okay, it says Easter bunnies and chocolate symbolize fertility.
Okay. Oh, because it's spring. It's a celebration of spring.
New life.
Yes.
And the arrival of spring, rooted in ancient European traditions.
See?
Yeah, you're smart. European traditions and Christian pagan practices, the Osterhase, Easter hare, brought eggs, a symbol of resurrection, to children, a tradition brought to America by German immigrants in the 1700s. Oh, 1700s, right. Nice. Dang. Chocolate became popular in the 19th century as manufacturing improved, allowing for the creation of edible, molded, sweet treats to replace the older, harder, sugary, and pastry eggs. Oh, there you go. Sounds like we might have jumped the gun on Easter.
Well, it sounds like
there was a reason.
It sounds like Germany has a lot of connection to a lot of our holidays.
Okay, so we think we've explained Easter away.
Well,
did you enjoy Easter as a child at the Zipfu household?
I love Easter. Easter is actually one of my favorite holidays.
Plus, we always went to grandma's for dinner, and when I was a kid, I went to my grandma's for dinner.
Yeah.
Family gathering was big on Easter.
We had an egg hunt in the morning as a family, and then my grandma also had a second egg hunt. So we were doing 2 egg hunts almost at all times.
And you had other grandparents bringing you baskets and
goodies and all that stuff. And then we would always have a really good meal, hard-boiled eggs, deviled eggs, all that good stuff.
Little ham?
I'm not a big fan of ham, but what can you do? A little turkey maybe sometimes.
On Easter, huh?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I'll always choose turkey.
So we can agree, you and I, that Easter was fun. We enjoy Easter.
I will always say that my birthday is my favorite holiday because that is an official holiday
Memorial
for
Day
me.
weekend?
Yes.
Lord.
And then I would usually, Easter's right up there with like Christmas and Halloween for me, which not a lot of people will agree with. I think because Easter was very simple for them, but for us, it was full of a lot of stuff. But
No, you think about it, some people, but billions of people in the world probably don't even look at Easter as a meaningful day in their life.
no, not at all. Well, this is a crazy side tangent, but I used to watch the show Raising Hope, and they used to talk about how they would do really small, tiny celebrations constantly for even like the silly holidays. And so they used Arbor Day as an example.
Okay.
And that helped them not have to feel this pressure or this need to do a significant amount on like one big holiday. So instead of going really hard for Christmas or really hard for Halloween, they would do small, just random tiny things on these random holidays like President's Day and Arbor Day and Pi Day and whatever.
Sounds hideous.
And it helped. But I also think about that sometimes too, is if you are building up to this monumental holiday, then you're going to feel the need to match that level, where if you space it out, then it helps. And I think that
Yeah, I
like
suppose.
Easter and 4th of July and St. Patty's Day can kind of help you still get together with friends and family and still celebrate something without
Yeah,
this
but
like
those
big
guys, those
hoopla
are big
of it
guys.
all.
Those are big. You just mentioned big guys. Arbor Day might be.
Well, Memorial Day might be a little.
That's a biggie.
You think they're all big?
Well, I think so because I like them all. I look forward to them all. But
Would you put Memorial Day and like Easter in the same category as like Thanksgiving and Christmas?
No, if we're ranking, I like Thanksgiving the best.
But not like the amount of how big it is.
No, I would say no. I would say Memorial Day and Labor Day weekends, those are weekends that we celebrate certain things, and I don't think they're equal to a Christmas or a Thanksgiving. But they'd be right about Easter, I think.
With Easter?
Yeah.
Where would you put Halloween? With the weekends or with...
with my wife, it's got to be up there. It's probably right below Thanksgiving as far as the people that can get it. Everybody does it.
I know.
Some people will take Memorial Day weekend and they'll work, and they don't even know. They don't even care.
Yeah.
But some people really focus on the start of summer. I'm going to go out and do stuff. I'm going to barbecue. I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to break out the pool, and then Labor Day, end of summer. So I think those are big ones.
It's crazy because you have 3 huge holidays. You have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, back to back to back. It's wild.
Well, then we get the New Year, and then we go. People say, "Oh, the holidays." The holidays is like mid-October nowadays, right? But then you get to the New Year, and now you got Valentine's Day, which is the source of this conversation. We said, let's talk about Valentine's Day.
Yes, because I like Valentine's Day.
I don't know if I do.
Max is anti-love. He's anti-Valentine's.
That's ridiculous. I'm not anti-love. I'm anti. I think Valentine's Day is somebody said, let's find a day where everybody can buy people's chocolates and flowers and stuff. By the way, where did that come from? St. Valentine's. St. Valentine's was some kind of massacre, wasn't it?
No, St. Valentine's he's a Catholic saint.
Oh. Wasn't there
pretty
a massacre
sure.
once on St. Valentine's? You never heard of the massacre?
No, I haven't.
We'll have to look that one up. So, okay. What has to happen on Valentine's Day? What's my expectation? You're young. You have a boyfriend. You're not married yet.
Yes.
What do you expect on Valentine's Day?
I expect some kind of date and some kind of gift and a declaration of love.
Okay, and does the boy expect the same thing? Does the male side expect the same thing?
I would say that we've established in our personal relationship that is the expectation. I don't know if he would have agreed to that walking into the situation.
What about the people out there? Does everybody think that it should be reciprocal, or is it where men should recognize women? What do you think?
I'm sure that there are going to be people who say it should just be one-sided, or it should be like men recognizing women.
Well, what's Galentine's Day? I saw you say
Galentine is for friends, women who come together as a community. Don't roll your eyes.
I'm rolling my eyes. Why?
The celebration of women friendship, because women friendships are important.
Who made that one up?
I'm pretty sure Parks and Rec came up with that. The show.
Shows can make
because
days now?
Leslie Knope would celebrate Galentine's Day.
I see.
And they did it almost every season where there was a Galentine's Day episode. Are you
celebrating Galentine's Day this year?
Yeah, probably.
What happened? Like a gathering of just the ladies?
Yeah. Just a little, I
And
think.
you exchange gifts or?
No.
don't.
We just get together and we just love on each other. We did like a
Jeez.
tea party one
It's PG
year.
here. Oh.
We did.
Alcohol involved sometimes?
Sometimes.
They're selling you booze again. There it is.
They're always selling us booze. You go to a football game, you go to the grocery store. I don't know. They're always
right,
being.
right.
Every single restaurant has a liquor license nowadays. They're always selling you booze.
I grew up in Japan. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Well, they have a thing called White Day. And I hope I'm right about this. I know I'm right about this. But Valentine's Day in Japan, I think, was definitely a day where men would
shower the women.
Give and shower and present to the women. And White Day is a day where the women would shower the men, recognize the men.
That's nice.
Talk about something. I'm going to look that up. Make sure I'm not getting senile here.
Well, I guess now that you've brought up like Japanese traditions that maybe we don't participate in all the time, you also have a lot of those. Like you have the celebration of the Chinese New Year that doesn't really get celebrated as much over here. Red envelopes at Christmas, like that's
Japanese
very much
their New Year's happens on just like ours.
Yeah, but I'm just saying holidays in general that other countries celebrate that we don't. So like Japan has this White Day that you're talking about. The Chinese have the Chinese New Year. I also know that they do more like money-based stuff at Christmas.
They have Kodomo no Hi, which is Kids Day, which is big. Let me just get back to White Day. I may have misstated. White Day, March 14th, is a Japanese holiday occurring exactly 1 month after Valentine's Day, where men who receive chocolates, romantic or obligation, are expected to return the favor by giving gifts to women.
Oh, so it's the opposite.
I guess
women shower men on Valentine's Day.
I guess.
And then men shower women on White Day. Why do they call it White Day?
I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry, I didn't have that information. But that's interesting. But I don't know if Valentine's Day is really men to women in Japan, but it sounds like it is.
Might be. Don't you ever feel like, can you in your full, long lifespan think back to like a really fun Valentine's Day that you had though? Where it was worth it and where it was really fun and where you had a good time?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I can't. Even your mother and I, we started out in our relationship and Valentine's Day was kind of an obligation. And now once we got married, we're kind of like, we both kind of like, it's just another day. Let's not worry about it.
Well, if it's just another day for the couple in general, then
that's fine. By
all means, don't worry about it. But I think that, imagine if you were to say something like, let's not celebrate your birthday this year, Jenny. Let's just not do that.
I just dropped my phone.
Let's not do Christmas, or let's not do. It's all about
skipping Christmas. There's a whole movie made about that one because sometimes it gets so bogged down,
and it ended up in them celebrating Christmas.
I know that one backfired. Christmas of the Cranks. You know, Skipping Christmas was a book written by
George Orwell.
Yeah, that's right after he wrote 1984. John Grisham wrote a book called Skipping Christmas.
Oh, okay.
But even in our life, sometimes it'll be, do we decorate this year? Or maybe if we just go on a trip, we don't have to decorate. Now, that was the plan 2 years ago.
I think that's your argument.
I would love that plan. 2 years ago, that was our plan. We had a plan to go somewhere for Christmas. I forget where it was. And then, maybe Scotland. And she says, okay, we don't have to decorate. And then like December 5th comes, she goes, I feel sad we're not decorating. And then we got to decorate. But I think you can skip holidays if you want to. As a couple or a family, you can choose to.
You can choose to, yes.
But
I think that sometimes it's really nice because to do things with intention is really important. And when you have the world or people around you almost kind of in a way holding you accountable, then you can do those things with intention. And I think that's really nice. Yes, you should always be going on dates with your significant other. And yes, you should always be giving declarations of love to your partner who you're sharing your life with. But you have the opportunity to do it very intentionally with things like Valentine's and their birthday. We have the opportunity to intentionally be patriotic with the 4th of July. And
if you want to, yeah.
To give
I think it's about how you were raised, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because when I met Jenny, my birthdays were fun. It was great, whatever, cake. It's a whole nother level over there at the McKenna household. And so how I was raised is different from how Jenny was raised and how we approach things. But But there's the big guys like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween. Those are kind of, universal, I think. And everybody does those. But there's no reason why everybody can't do whatever they want to do.
Absolutely.
And
even if it is commercialized, then just
can we talk about it?
Right?
We mention it, can't we? Once or twice during the season?
What? Talk about how
commercialized things are? I mean,
yes.
When we go to Vaughn's on, December 26th and it's Valentine's Day candy? We can say, oh, here we go.
That's a lot, yeah.
Here we go.
Well, I still hold very firm that I do not decorate for Christmas until after Thanksgiving. I don't decorate for Thanksgiving until after Halloween. Good. It's tough because you want to enjoy it, but I hold firm that you can't do crossovers. And I also say that
that's your rule, but I don't know if it's followed.
Halloween, I don't start decorating for until after Labor Day. And some people will start decorating before Labor Day.
I don't know those rules. That's interesting. You have a timeline for all this stuff. Sounds like work.
Sounds like HOA is telling you not to put your decorations out. True. Since we have to say at least one real estate related thing in these podcasts.
Good job, Ireland.
Thank you.
We have to?
Yeah, or else
I think we broke
Jenni
it down.
Will fire us.
I think we broke down these holidays very good. I think individualism and uniqueness and the way you want to do it is the key. And I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day and Arbor Day and Juneteenth and 4th of July and all that stuff.
And Celebrate.
Day, Go get it.
Birthday.
Go get it. Have a great year of holidays, guys. We encourage you to celebrate to the extent that you wish to. Ireland, always a pleasure talking to you. Handshake.
Make sure you comment your favorite holiday in the chat. Let us know if you think it's over commercialized or not. And then also, quick poll. Do you think your birthday is important? Yes or no? Because my answer is yes. Max's is no. And I want to see who's right.
No, but there's a Jimmy John's rule. Number 10 was there's an age where your birthday doesn't matter. 10 years old. Also, how can you say I don't have love when there's a heart right above my head?
I guess so. Well,
we will see you next time on Thoughts for Rent. Realtors keeping it real. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Oh, there you go. Sound good? Okay, good. I'll pass over to Ireland. Here you go, Ken.
Thanks, Pops.